What's up, guys? It's Psychodoll coming back again with another horror game. This is Rise of Insanity. Let's get into it.
Keep calm. Relax. And calm down. Calm all your senses. My name is Dr. Stephen Doll. You're here because your disorders started to get out of control. You ceased to behave normally, and disturbing thoughts took control over you. You will undergo my original therapy. I will show you the film I created. And at the end, you will tell me what feelings you have while watching it. And if you saw anything worrying.
Why so many birds? I had never found birds creepy before.
The patient's data. Edward, 41 years old, day September 1st. I know Edward as far back as I remember. He worked as a gardener in our neighborhood. From the preliminary interview, I got to know that he suffers from a dream disorder. He has constant nightmares and can't sleep well as a memory disorder. Sometimes he doesn't remember what happened a couple of days or hours ago. I have some suspicions connected with his case, but it's too early for the detailed diagnosis.
Test a new theory. Patient Edward, preliminary interview. Initial diagnosis, testing a new theory, waiting for results. Okay. Got a toy car. I've got some crime scene. Crime scene tape. Ooh, I can run. Dr. Dowell launches his new experimental treatment method.
The family's tragedy. A mother and child were murdered, and the violator was...
So many crime scene tapes. Ooh, piano. anything over here? No. I have no reflection. Okay. Dear Mrs. Dowell, I would like to remind you that you gave me a free hand in the development of one part of the garden. Therefore, my decision was to mainly plant Delilahs. I have accentuated them with clematis flowers. I surrounded everything with white poppies. You will be delighted, Edward.
Honey, please turn off the TV. It's gonna be stormy.
What the hell? There. Sweetheart, remember that you are on duty today. Okay. Wait, where is that coming from? Oh, here.
Am I talking with Dr. Stephen Dowell?
Oh, I'm back here?
Patient Edward 41. Day September 11th. Patient has told me about his dreams where he tries to murder his wife and child. As far as he said before, he's a bachelor, and he hasn't said anything about children. It could be some traumatic memory from his childhood. I have to get to know about it during our next meeting. It is a harder case than I expected. Some symptoms indicate that the patient can possess multiple personality. But these are only suspicions. I have to ask my friend, Abraham.
It is nothing certain. Please come to the morgue for identification purposes. The frick? Dear Abraham, I apologize for not having written so long. I was occupied with family and work matters and did not have enough time. I trust that you are okay. How is your wife, Berta? I currently have a case of a certain patient, Edward. He is 41 years old. He is reporting problems with sleeping and memory. I noticed he seemed to have certain minor tics. There are times when he suddenly and strangely moves the small finger of his left hand. He told me about a nightmare that has been haunting him for some time. It is the only dream that he is able to remember. He told me he had attempted to kill his wife and child in that dream. However, he was not able to do it. He constantly wakes up before the very end. It is very strange because Edward is actually a bachelor and does not have any children. What do you think of this? My assumption is that these are the beginnings of schizophrenia or a multiple personality disorder. However, you are the one who has more experience in psychopathology. Best regards, Stephen Dowell. This is a different room than where I was. I don't really understand what's going on. Can grab nothing. Mother and 7-year-old son murdered. Well. Oh my goodness. Okay, to the elevator. To the morgue. Ew. Don't like that. I ain't got no damn flashlight. Why I need a rubber ducky? A key to her heart is located where your journey began. Okay. Is there like a key in here somewhere? So I guess I have to go back? Oh, hell no. What the hell? That just opened up for me all by itself. Check eyesight room 6. Yeah. Room 6. Okay. Ah. There's nothing in here. Yeah. I see nothing in room 6. Check eyesight, room 6. Oh, I bet it's 629. Let's go back. The scary ass morgue. Okay, I just 6, 2, 9. Yep, I was right. God dang. Something wants to get out. I don't like it. No match. There was no match. Oh god. Oh hell no. Oh god. Maybe follow the bird and dig? Right. I am the bird? Yeah, I can look around. This game is weird. So bright.
Honey, gain control over him, please?
What in the hell? Okay, that's locked.
Shouldn't be there.
Oh shit. Another damn rubber ducky? Got the key. Oh god. know what? I'm good. Name of deceased, Theodore Dowell, age 7, sex male. Place of death, family home. Cause of death, strangulation in sleep. I felt like...
Daddy, why did you allow him?
Allow who what? There's nothing else in here. Oh, God.
Daddy! Daddy! He's here! He's back!
Okay. Theodore is a very talented child. He is very calm and he has the character of a dreamer. The only thing that disturbs me is the shadowy shape which often appears in his drawings. It's probably a character from a comic or something. Nothing to be worried about. No, open. No. Oh my God. Okay. Anything? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, we're back here. Not going up the stairs. Whoa. Dear Mrs. Stowell, I am very pleased that you fancy my floral composition. I have received your comments and further recommendations. I will plant that, as per your wish. I will have to drive my car in front of the greenhouse to move the seedlings. I hope you do not mind, Edward. Missing fuses. Oh, I don't like going downstairs. Oh, mousy mouse. Wow, this is a big space. What the hell is this? Dear Stephen, my wife is very well, as usual. Let's move to the essence of the case. You should remember that we have had a similar case in the past. It was the case that you took active part in. We are overworked. You might have forgotten. I think that you should, with the use of suggestion, help your patient to finish the dream. Hypnosis can be too invasive. Try to ask him about his past. Accepting traumatic events he has experienced could be the starting point in merging his different selves. Looking forward to your next letter. Greetings, Abraham. Disturbing effects of new treatment method. The treatment method for severe psychological disorders by Dr. Stephen Dowell is based on applying strong visual stimuli to the patient. It is aimed at putting the patient in a hypnotic trance during which he stands face to face with his fears and deepest thoughts. The results of the treatment, however, are far from expectations. So far, following therapeutic sessions with the doctor's films, patients have plunged into apathy, depression, or experienced epilepsy attacks continuing a long time after the appointment. The main association of psychologists is watching Dr. Stephen Dowell with anxiety. They plan to meet with the author of this controversial research. So who am I right now? Or ink blots. Still no reflection. Okay. What is up with all these birds and ducks? Okay. Is that it for this room? I feel like these need to move, but it doesn't let me move them. I guess I gotta find the fuses, maybe? Rat is dead now. Make sure I didn't miss anything over here. Read that. Nothing else. Looked at the ink blot. Oh, yeah. What do we got here? Fuses. Wait, was it like that? Can't remember. No, up, down, in. Do I go back down? No. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Thought 1940. I always fear that thought may not come back home. Okay.
Patient Edward, 41. Taking some pieces of advice from my friend Abraham, I established that Eddie suffers from a very mild split personality disorder. The other personality hasn't shown yet and hasn't taken him under control. There are only problems with memory and mild tics. I have to think about the kind of therapy I will apply.
Mommy, Daddy, him, and Shadow Man. Okay.
Hello? Steven? Are you here? Steven, it's Eddie.
I guess I'm Steven? Well, those look creepy. Okay.
Daddy, I'm lost.
You
It
could
was so sad. I lost my figurines. Please find them for me.
Oh my god. You just stay lost. Okay, nothing in there. There's a figurine. Oh my god. It's so creepy. More ink blots. Okay. Guess we gotta go up. One woman receives 30 stab wounds 2 days after the child is strangled during sleep. That's rough.
Patient Eddie, 41. Day. Having acquainted with the traumatic Eddie's past life, violence in the family, and pathology, I've decided that I will use a less invasive method of treatment we can handle without hypnosis. The confrontation with the past and dreams, connected with some mild anxiolytics, should be enough. I think that finishing the dream, so killing the wife and child, can join his split selves. All we need to do is wait and observe.
Or am I Eddie? Dear Stephen, analyzing your previous letters and observations, I believe that the problem is connected with. Please give it some more thought. I'm worried about you and your family. When I come back I will visit you and we will talk. Abraham. P.S. Send your wife and child someplace. Make sure they are safe. I think I'm Stephen. I have to be Stephen. I didn't want to have to go down here. I'm gonna have to go down here. Oh, shit.
breaking news. As the investigation has shown, the police have established that the brutal murder of the family of the famous doctor of psychology was caused by the local gardener, Edward S.
Okay. Oh shit. What the fuck's random ass chairs doing? Oh my god. Can't go upstairs. No. No. In a wheelchair being pushed by no one. Hella fast. Let's just enjoy the ride. Are we at our destination? Now we're going down. Ooh, shiver. Oh, the light is so bright.
Thank you, honey. But why?
But why what? What are you thinking me for? Okay, here we are again. Oh, a headlamp. Oh. Okay. Cool, cool. You know what? No. Let's go this way. Oh my god. I bet there's not even anything over here. Yeah. Oh, there's 4 letters in digging with a shadow man. I really don't want to go in that building. It was scary. The lights make it go away. I wonder if I can turn the headlights on. It's broken. How do I fix it? Is there something I need to pick up? Or I'm not going to be able to fix it. Okay, so can't go in there. I have to fix the car first. But there's nothing. I wonder wonder if I can go in here. I can. Sometimes I suffer terribly because I have to restrain myself. When I see you preparing dinner, holding a beautiful knife in your hand, I imagine us, together with cold still in your bowels. I look at your beautiful eyes, glazed with tears, and your life slowly fades. I dream of giving you a last kiss on your fading lips, Eddie. That's a little bit fucked. Got some duct tape so we can fix it. Oh God. I don't wanna. Do I have to find that duck again? Well. Oh. Dead boy buried in garden. As a result of an ongoing investigation, the police have found the body of Theodore Dowell, the son of a well-known psychologist, was murdered and buried in a greenhouse on the premises by gardener Edward S. Get me out of here.
Come for me, please. Mom is lying here. She is so cold.
Because she's dead. What is this place? Oh, it's the same place, but... What the heck? I turned you... Nope. Nope. Well then. Shoes? Okay. I don't think I can go that way. And these... This one? There's Mommy. Unforgiving Crows, Animal Psychology by Juliet Simpson. Every morning, 2 crows named Thought and Memory are released and fly above the world. Okay. Memory 1942, but I'm more afraid that memory may return.
Patient data today is 28th of March. March. No. Weird case. Only experimental methods. Only experimental. No. Why him? Why him? I don't know. Weird case. Weird case.
Okay. Still can't go that way.
On Monday, Eddie was born. On Friday, he had a family on his own. On Wednesday, his dreams did not allow him to sleep. So on Thursday day, he visited the doctor to confess so deep. On Friday night, he did what the doctor told him to do. On Saturday, he did not have his family. He did the do. The Sunday morning, he slept all. The doctor was right. Nightmares have gone.
So bright. Oh shit. Okay. It's the same letter from 4. Theodore is a very talented child. He is very calm and he has the character of a dreamer. The only thing that disturbs me is the shadowy shape which often appear. Okay, we read about that already. I guess this is just piecing together the memories that we've found so far.
Gain control over him, please.
Where is the border between a dream and reality? What is our life? Is it that what is dreamt or that what we dream about? Tell me, dear Susan, what would you do if you couldn't sleep? Would you be able to take control over the dream that does not come but haunts you? Eddie. (8/17/73). Teddy's 3rd birthday was great. The party was held in our garden. All dishes and desserts were made from fruits that we picked there. The only thing that got me worried was that Stephen took an active interest in Teddy's mental development. He's only 3, and his father is already forcing him to learn to read. I have to talk to him. There's nothing wrong with teaching a kid how to read at 3, if they're capable. Definitely shouldn't be something that you, are pushing on to a child, though. No, just let me jump. What the hell? Is that a ladder? No. Oh, there's a ducky. Oh.
Steven, can I get into the bathroom for a while?4575. Due to too many responsibilities, I don't have time to take care of our garden. I've asked Stephen to help me, to hire somebody to help. At least that much he can offer. That's all I can ask for. 4675. I can't stand these maniacal attempts to make a genius of our child. Stephen is out of line. Taking our child to hospital and testing him with mental development methods is a sick fad. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes I think that this marriage was a big mistake. I will drive Teddy to his grandma. He could use a little break from his father. Honey, bring me the towel from the bedroom. I just come without it completely.
Okay, that's locked. I need to unlock that. Guess I gotta go back to the bedroom. There's not a towel in here. Ah, here we go. Now we can go to the bathroom. mixed feelings about our relation. Stephen is my employer and I owe him a lot. I know, this is not a discussion to be held through a letter. Let's meet in the garden in 2 days, the usual spot, Edward. Oh, so the wife was sneaking around with the gardener. I didn't get to unlock this. Is there gonna be another opportunity to unlock it?
I'm staying at my parents' house with Teddy tonight.
I'm staying at my parents' house with Teddy tonight. That's what that sounded like. Nothing on the table for me this time? Dear Abraham, thank you so much for sending me Dr. Alfred Bennett's publication about the verification of children's IQ. Thanks to it, I have come up with a great idea. I will not let you in on the details yet. I do not want to jinx it. All I can say is that it will be connected with increasing the IQ of very small children in the initial part of their mental development. It will be revolutionary. Imagine this: intellectual elites developed from their earliest age to advance our world in science. The mankind may witness great discoveries thanks to my research. Greetings, Stephen. Why are people so obsessed with their children being geniuses? Just let them be kids. There's that box again. Okay, so I guess it'll just follow me around.
Research theme. The test of the therapy increasing the intelligence among children. The subject of the research, Theodore Dowell. The first attempts to increase IQ, I started using suggestion and manipulation method during REM sleep. The subject handled the experiment very well. I began the observation and started the manual visual tests phase.
What is this? I guess I gotta find something for that, which might be in that box. Damn. Okay. Somehow I gotta fix that light so I can get back. Reset. Is it floating? What in the hell is this? I'm so confused. Okay, reset. Okay, let's see. The first two light up. The first and next to last. Those three. shit, I did it. Got a key. Really? Nothing in here? Light bulb. Which is what I need to get the hell out of here. Okay. The key is for the box, which I have. Which will probably have something for that projector. Where was that? This moved. Here it is. Okay. Dear Abraham, it's all gone to hell. My entire plan, all of it. Everything was based on suggestion and on an attempt to manipulate dreams in the REM phase. I was testing it on my son Teddy. I thought it would not be harmful, that I had nothing to lose. On the contrary, I would be the one to form the first genius in the family created with this method. His marks at school are higher, indeed, but he lacks empathy and he has started to be afraid of the darkness. My wife forbade me to continue my research. Why did I even attempt to try this on my son? I'm abandoning this project and sending your materials back. Thank you for them. I will not need them anymore. P.S. I might have an interesting patient soon. Regards, Stephen. God. I can't get over there anymore to the projector thing. Oh, fuck. It's very pretty. I need to break this cycle somehow. should still do something here. Nine 11/76. The strange sessions with Teddy have allowed to obtain the outcomes that my husband so strongly desired. Is a toxic father-son relation worth it? Teddy is no longer as happy as he had been before. He had become very afraid of the darkness. On the one hand, this is normal at his age. I truly don't know. I can only rely on Eddie, but he seems strange recently. 9/13/76. I've been trying to improve my marriage, but the complete lack of Steven's interest is just killing me. He is constantly talking about his new treatment method. I feel imprisoned in this relationship. I cannot see any future for it. I know it is a bit reckless, but I am beginning to feel freer with Eddie. I enjoy the interest that only he is giving me. Do what here? Do I go back? Nope, there we go. Well, we're back here.
Therapy increasing the intelligence among children.
Happy, just for a while, to fulfill my dreams. During our romance,
The subject handled the experiment very well. I hereby open the trial against Edward about Susan Dowell. I hereby open the trial against Edward.
Breeding Birds and Bird Taxidermy by Richard Birdman. All the best on your 7th birthday. Happy birthday, Stephen, Dad. I'm in a jail cell. Interrogation Protocol 5/14/77. In the case of the murder of Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell, suspect Edward. The interrogation is conducted by Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson. After many attempts to make contact with the suspect, we still do not have any information. The accused is constantly smiling and indistinctly repeating a sentence that reads, "The nightmares have stopped." His gaze is absent. He does not maintain eye contact with the interlocutor. I don't know what that is. He probably does not make anything of the position that he is in. Without the presence of a forensic psychologist, we are not able to obtain more information. It is assumed that the case will be closed with an insanity plea.
Good. So maybe you would tell us about your authorial therapy. What do you think, Mr. Dow? Can you hear me? It's better now, isn't it? So, can we continue? Great. Did you know that Susan Dow was pregnant?
What? Interrogation Protocol 51677. Let's see. We'll skip down to here. Thanks to Miss Vanessa, we have managed to come into contact with the suspect. It has been established that he is single. He worked as a gardener for the Dowell family. He said that for the last months he had been taking part in a therapy and that it was to cure him from his split personality disorder. He admitted that he had killed his wife and child, but, as he emphasized, he had done it in his dream because Dr. Dowell had told him to do so. It had been part of his therapy. We have finally figured it out. It is necessary to speak with Dr. Dowell. John, I know that tomorrow is Bowman's shift, so I've hidden the key for the door switches in a safe place. Don't tell him anything. Let's drive him nuts for a while. Okay. That light just came on. Interrogation Protocol 51777. The interrogation is conducted by Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson. The suspect is shocked. There is no rational contact with him. It is understandable in his position. He hasn't said anything new. After the murder, there were many different comments from the psychology world and the press. The witness had only mentioned that his therapy for curing a mental slip disorder had been very ineffective. He hasn't commented on that. Okay, I haven't figured that code out yet. Yeah, I see the X's, but what does that mean? Okay, I gotta listen to it one more time for that middle number. Okay, I think I have the numbers. Oh, we shall see. Was it in here? Okay, I got the key. Where do I even need to take this key? I have forgotten. Here.
Listen, Bowman, give me some creeps, Doctor. I won't manage alone.
Okay. June issue. The examination conducted by Dr. Maslow's team should not be taken into consideration during the investigation. Dr. Maslow could influence the examination in order to help his friend. Dr. Bandura says Dr. Dowell was known for his controversial methods of treatment and the is fact that in the past he has probably led to a patient's death, he adds. I thought it was the church for a second. Nothing in
I hereby open the trial against Edward about Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell's murder. Do the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started?
I would like to enclose the report about my client's insanity to the evidence, as well as recordings made by Dr. Dowell during the therapy.
Mr. Edward, could you tell us about the relation that was between you and Mrs. Susan Dow, Dr. Stephen Dow's wife, that tried to cure you? I would like to enclose documents from Susan Dow's autopsy to the evidence. Basing on these, Your Honor, as well as the jury can get to know that the victim was pregnant with the defendant.
Interrogation Protocol 52177. The interrogation. Okay. After the appearance of new evidence, which is Susan Dowell's autopsy protocol, we have come to know that she was in the first month of pregnancy. Furthermore, the father of the child is suspect Edward. We have established that Stephen had a motive and the skills to manipulate Edward. During interrogation, the suspect showed lack of contact with his interlocutors. He experienced ambivalent states from hysteria attacks to complete apathy. During interrogation, the accompanying psychologist came up with a thesis about Mr. Dowell's insanity, which might have been caused by many traumatic experiences in a short period of time.
I open the trial against Stephen Dowell about malpractice against Edward, that caused Susan and Theodore Dowell's death. The prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial has started?
My client, as a doctor, always takes care about patients' welfare. In the enclosed evidence, Your Honor may read about many difficult cases that have been cured by the defendant. He was trying to cure his protege at any cost to ease the pain.
I would like to enclose to the evidence the description of one therapy conducted by the defendant, which, as we can read, also finished with a failure. The girl, with similar illness like Edward, who under the influence of the therapy made suicide.
And did the defendant realize that his wife was pregnant, not with him, but with Edward?
June issue. The tragic events from my friend's past had a very bad influence on his mental health condition, says Dr. Abraham Maslow, friend of the accused suspect of manipulating Dr. Stephen Dowell, which in turn has led him to murder his family. I deny the rumor saying that Stephen pretended to have a mental incompetence. I have examined him. He was also examined by other psychologists and psychiatrists who were strange to him. Dr. Maslow adds.
Steven, can I see you in my office?
Mother and 7-year-old son murdered. Woman receives 30 stab wounds 2 days after the child is strangled during sleep. The father of the family is the one responsible for the commission of all these horrible acts.
How are you feeling today? Everything's okay? I think it's time to show you something. Let's go to the next room. Have a seat and make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
Our relationship started to pass away suddenly. Stephen treated me like a lodger, unwanted person, with whom he lived because it was kind of interest. And I started to live on memories and projections that were so beautiful in my head, so perfect. Stephen was in them like years before, like when we moved into our new house and we planned to make a big garden only for us. These memories made me stronger, helped me to survive and wait for tomorrow with hope. First time, I thought that maybe I'm only dreaming, or the projections about him became ridiculously strong. He came to me like before, smiling, happy, with sparkles in his eyes. Similar situations repeated in the next weeks, and I, instead of looking for their source, was waiting till my loving Stephen came back, just for a while, to feel like before, like years ago. At the beginning of our relationship, Stephen often told me about interesting things from the psychology ward. During his studies, he met with the case of a patient with multiple personalities. I remember well this case because it seemed to be very exciting. So many different personalities in one body that differ in IQ, beliefs, talents, and even visual acuity. I hid my husband's illness to meet with Eddie, his second personality, to feel happy just for a while, to fulfill my dreams. During our romance, we often met in the garden. Today, I again talked with Eddie. He is in very bad condition. Stephen's therapy started to even scare him, he says. He must make terrible things to be cured and finally take a breath. As a last resort, I will send this recording to Abraham.
Shit. I did not see that coming. I should have, honestly. What? Oh, shit. I can't. Ah! I thought that was a dog, but it's a kid.
My beloved house is closed now. He won't let me out. I won't get out. It doesn't feel like home anymore. But I will stay here in those walls.
Well, I kind of enjoyed that one, actually. If you did as well, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next horror game.